it's your boy D Castro, and make sure you tune in and check me out on the Ugly Money Podcast.
What up, what up, what up? I am Ugly Money Nietzsche, and welcome to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast and my special guest of the evening. Celebrity photographer, celebrity videographer, and a whole lot of celebrity things going on with this young man. And he is the top-rated Clubhouse promoter in the top-rated Clubhouse group, Industry Connect. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, show your love. One time for D Castro!
What's happening, bro?
My boy!
What's good, bro?
Man, listen, all I remember is it was Christmas morning. I was on my way, because you know I got about 15 of them kids. I was on my way to stop at my 15th baby mama house, and I was going to drop off some presents, and I could not get off Clubhouse the whole Christmas day. And I don't think you got off that Clubhouse until New Year's.
No, actually, yeah, about 2 weeks.
Straight, like, did not take no time off.
The room kept going.
Hey, man, talk to me. Before we get to that, talk to me. The people want to know who was D Castro before D Castro was D Castro.
D Castro, I'm 29. I'm originally from Virginia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Suffolk,
What part?
Virginia, a little small.
I know about Suffolk.
You know about Suffolk?
Man, I'm from Dinwiddie, bro.
Oh, you?
No cap. Don't laugh. Why you laughing? See, ain't no folk gonna be mad at you now.
No, I mean, but
I got a story about Suffolk too.
Go ahead, tell me.
No,
I gotta hear this.
Listen. I had to be 19 years old, right? And this is before, I ain't gonna date myself, but this was before social media. Okay. And there was this young lady, you know what I'm saying? She hit me with a Friday, you know what I'm saying? She said she looked like Janet Jackson.
Look like Freddie Jackson.
What? No, listen, we went to her birthday party. We drove all the way to Suffolk, Virginia. And the birthday party was in like a community center. But anyway, I end up seeing, I ain't gonna say her name.
I think I know what you're talking about.
No, don't say it. Don't say her name. Don't say her name.
Something small.
Yeah, exactly. She had a birthday party in this little community center. I know you know what I'm talking about.
I'm pretty sure right down the street from you. Yeah.
Bro, she had a birthday party community center, bro, and she literally looked like a gorilla in the face, and she had a linebacker back the size of Tampa Bay linebacker, bro. Oh, God, her back was like this. And she told me she looked like Janet Jackson, bro. So me and my bros made the best of it, and I put on my homeboy. But go ahead, man, go ahead. Suffolk, Virginia's on.
But yeah, but I mean, and then I ended up moving to Atlanta when I was like 13, 14, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know I was actually an artist before I even picked up the camera, before I became an influencer, yeah. So I was an artist for about 10 years, and then that's when I decided, go ahead and pick up the camera. I always wanted to be behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? But once I made that transition, it was easy because I already built relationships from when I was rapping.
Now, what made you, the first day that you picked up that camera, what made you pick it up?
I mean, like I said, I always wanted to be behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? I always was interested in like videos, music videos, like even on movies, like when I was younger, I would always go look at the bonus features, you know what I'm saying? In the making of, Access Granted was one of my favorite shows, you know what I'm saying? See how music videos is put together. So I felt like, as far as with me making music, I felt like I did enough, as far as with the 10 years. And I said, okay, it's time to start doing something where, I'm actually making more money. It's more lucrative, you know what I mean? But still being able to build relationships and doing what I love, connecting to music, you know what I mean?
A lot of people don't understand that sometimes the artist is the last person to get paid.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a process, and it takes a minute for you before you get paid too as an artist.
They get all the glitz and the glamour, but a lot of times the check been cut about 18 times before the artist get paid for the song that they made up. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me about photography, moving to Atlanta, working with some celebrities. What kind of people have you worked with?
Well, one of the first people that I worked with was Zaytoven. He was one of the first celebrities I worked with, and I actually got that relationship from when I was rapping. I did a song called Pipe Down featuring Young LA.
Dope. Shout out LA.
Yeah, so shout out to LA. And then once I did that record and put it out, it picked up a little momentum. Ended up getting relationships with like Dro, OJ the Juice, Judd, man. Who else? Pretty much the whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole Zaytown USA. And from there, it was like a snowball effect. So I was just shooting and uploading my content, building up my profile, on Instagram. And from there, everything just went crazy.
What is one common mistake that young photographers or people trying to get into the photography game and in the content game make?
They expect to immediately get paid.
Talk about it!
I mean, I say for like, it was at least a year and a half where, you know, I was pulling up to the clubs and private events and shooting for free. You know what I'm saying? Even sometimes I still do it from time to time, you know what I'm saying? Just to get, you know, certain content or exclusive content just for my portfolio, you know what I mean? But, you know, a lot of people feel like, you know, well, I should automatically just start getting paid. But if you don't have no portfolio, you don't have nothing to show your work, you know, how can people want to invest in you? You know what I'm saying? Or invest in themselves with you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So the secret to getting paid is to build up a portfolio.
I mean, that, you know, once you build up not just your portfolio, but your value, and I wouldn't just say, you know, with the camera, but anything you do, you know, once you have that value, then, you know, you can pretty much set, you know, whatever price you want, you know, as long as it, you know, makes sense. It meet up with your value.
Makes sense. You ever had anybody, a celebrity that you had to shoot that was just a asshole and didn't want to do right or whatever? You had any? What's your most difficult
You want me to say
shoot?
who?
Hell yeah! Like the other one podcast, we can say what we want to say.
That,
man, I own this whole building, bro.
Man, I can't do
Man,
that.
fuck that. No.
I got to be PC.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You can just tell us about the time, you know what I'm saying? That was just a difficult shoot and what happened, you know what I mean? Since you want to be all politically correct. He gonna tell me after the podcast, y'all.
It didn't happen with more than one celebrity.
Wow.
But it was like, you know, I'll pull up, you know, and it's like, their whole energy is off, or they'll act like, okay, well, you know, I ain't ready to shoot right now, whatever. Like, pretty much just treat you like a dude boy. You know what I'm saying? That's But I don't want to say no names. But you know, that's one of the things I feel like. And me and my boy was talking about. Shout out to Keno Beats. We feel like photographers slash videographers, producers, and engineers are some of the most walked over people in this industry.
And you can't move without them.
They can't move without them, you know, and they need us, you know, and it's crazy how they treat us, but, you know, like I said, as long as you put in that work, you know what I'm saying, and you demand your respect, you know, they have no choice but to respect, you know what I'm saying?
How did you deal with that person that claimed that they didn't want to shoot when it was time to shoot? How do you deal with a disgruntled or difficult client?
I mean, all you can do when it comes to business, all you can do is just say okay and just walk away and just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you walked out there shooting?
Yeah, I walked away. Because, and then the thing about it, like one of the instances is like it wasn't even a paid shoot, so I took time out of my schedule, you know, my busy schedule, and me making money, and I could have been making money during that time, but I still pulled up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But like I said, you know, you just walk away. You don't really want to escalate anything or be confrontational because that's bad for business, you know.
Do you think those things transpire into their career, the way they treat people? And for that
I mean, and come to think of it, those people, you know, they at the place in their career right now, you know, for a reason. Because of that.
You know what I'm trying to do. You know I'm trying to get a name out your ass.
I ain't going.
I mean, shit, they ain't popping no more. Goddamn shit. Might help them out a little bit. You know what? We're gonna
because if somebody for real, like this some game too. Like if somebody see you doing that and they be like, oh man, well he might do that with me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I try to stay
smart
away from
man. You know what I'm saying? It's like loose lips sink ships. Now tell me about you making the first day on Clubhouse. How'd you get on Clubhouse? How'd you hear about it? What happened?
Well, like I said, shout out to my boy Keno. He actually, he asked me, he said, bro, you ever heard about Clubhouse? I was like, Clubhouse? What the fuck is that?
So Keno, you started this?
Keno.
Lord Jesus,
shout out to
boy.
Keno. Yeah. And he actually just produced a new Young Marlon Pooh Shiesty track too. So yeah, that shit going crazy. But yeah, I was like, nah, I ain't never heard about it. So he sent me an invite, and it took me like, I set up the account, but it took me 2 weeks to really get up there for real. But when I got up there, I heard like celebrities like 21 Savage and other people, like they were just in the room just talking, but it really wasn't talking about nothing. You know, they just playing games and stuff that. But I'm still seeing regular people in the room as well. So I'm like, wow, this is amazing. It's like, it gives people the opportunity to actually talk to people they never would actually have the opportunity to talk to. You know, so I said, well, let me make a room that's resourceful that people will be able to get stuff out of, and that's when I created the Industry Connect. And my goal with that, and it was accomplished, was to pretty much bridge the gap between the music industry and the people. You know, so I gave people an opportunity to pitch their brands, you know, in front of millionaires, celebrity Grammy Award-winning producers, you know what I mean, as well as it being like a mix of like a podcast, you know what I mean, / interview show, because I interviewed everybody from T-Pain to T-Boz. We did a welcome to Clubhouse party for T-Boz from TLC. Mace from Bad Boy, White 100, Deborah Anthony, like she been in the room all the time. You know, me and her
Shouts out Miss Deb.
A real good relationship through Clubhouse, and that's pretty much what Clubhouse is about, relationships.
Yeah.
You know, and then trying to figure out, you know, how to monetize off of it, you know, and make use of it.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, man, how I can make some money off
Yeah,
this?
exactly.
but you know, this is just the hustling spirit in me. But one thing I did see about it where it provides so much value is the fact that if you are able to pitch your brand and you have something of value, people will tap in. Like
Definitely.
I remember just by me, because I might have been on Clubhouse for 2 weeks straight, and I just had to quarantine myself from it. I was like, look, bro, this shit's taking over my life. But like it was like for those 2 weeks, I remember all of my numbers going up, my interactions, my leads, my clients. I mean, it was booming. And these are clients that I normally wouldn't, you know, have in my target audience or in my area. I mean, people from California, Ohio, Nevada, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a dope experience to see what kind of networking you could get done, you know, just by being in a room on Clubhouse.
No, and shout out to you too, because you end up dropping a lot of game and gems in the room too. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the whole Ugly Money team pretty much, because shout out to Keisha.
She stayed.
She was one of my first moderator hosts up there. She would help me go through the names of the.
We call Keisha Green Bean Shout. She would call us up Green Bean Shout. I was like, oh yeah, this Clubhouse is serious right here. Green Bean Shouting.
So she helped me like during the time we was doing it for 24 hours. And doing it for like that 2 week period, you know, she was helping, you know, with the shift of helping going through the people, you know, as they pitching their brands and their music. Because, bro, we had like, be like 1,000 to 2,000 people like at the peak time of Industry Connect, you know what I mean? And it'd be times I'm ready to go to sleep, it's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then here come White 100. You know what I'm saying? And then here come Papoose. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, how can I go to sleep? You know, it make you not even want to go to sleep. So I say for at least the first week, I was running off nothing but adrenaline. And then going on the second week, I said, okay, we got to figure out some shifts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To keep it going. But yeah.
You know, what was interesting about it is when it's the window of opportunity. Opening when the window of opportunity opens, sometimes people just chill and look at it and look at it's an open window. But one thing about you I saw is the fact that you saw that window of opportunity as, okay, this is a new platform that, you know, people are gravitating to it, and you jumped all the way through it. You know what I'm saying? And like totally capitalized on the moment of that first big wave of Clubhouse. Like, talk to me about like that period that you was on Clubhouse for 2 weeks straight, or however long it was. Like, how did that work with your person? Like
I mean,
because it seemed like niggas was on Clubhouse all day long.
I mean, facts. It was like literally everywhere I went, I was on Clubhouse. Like the store, everywhere. Like my phone would be dying. I'm like, okay, I need a charger. I'd be out in public. Like, yeah, it was crazy. I mean, even when it came down to like Christmas Eve and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? My ex at the time, like she won't having it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it kind of messed up the relationship.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, no, facts. Because so much time was going into the app, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was to the point where she wouldn't even care. I'm like, look, I'm interviewing Mike Will made it. She didn't even care. Like, yeah, it was getting like that. But I already knew like the vision. Yeah. And that's one thing about it. When you got a vision, you can't let nothing. I'm the type, I won't let nothing get in my way. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on the way to that goal.
And that's crazy. That's crazy. You know, unfortunately, sometimes people don't understand.
They don't realize it until it happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she punching the air right now. But,
no, facts. Yeah. You know, because, you know, every success is people. Everybody ain't ready for it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna make it to that next level.
I mean, I had to get ready for it. Yeah. Because I mean, it happened so quick. Like I said, within that 2 week period, that's when it happened. You know what I'm saying? So, and then not to mention, I'm one of the first people on the app to actually turn the room into a brand outside the app. So Industry Connect was just the title of the room. And as it was blowing up, I'm like, oh shit, I need to hurry up and brand this. You know
let's tap into that relationship situation too, because I go through this too. You know, sometimes, you know, you got women and they want a man that has, you know, money or got, you know, financial backing and got something going on for himself. Until that man has to clock in and go to work. It's like, you want me to make this money.
You gotta pick one or the other.
But at the same time, when I gotta go make the money, you mad because I don't have as much time as I would normally have.
You either want a man that's busy and not there, or you want a man that's broke and all up under you. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to pick one or the other.
Ladies, goddamn D. Castro give y'all some game, you know what I'm saying? Because I listen to Kevin Samuels every day. My staff hate him, but it's all love. Kevin Samuels, we need you on the show, by the way. And he talks about it all the time, like men serving their purpose. And and unfortunately, people just ain't gonna understand it. Sometimes you gotta leave them behind. It is what it is. Now, take me back when you made the transition from taking the Industry Connect from a Clubhouse room and it becoming an actual physical brand.
Well, it was just a simple matter of just doing the paperwork. You know what I mean? I did go through a little situation with my manager at the time. He tried to take advantage of the paperwork and and come to find out, once I actually, because like I said, everything was happening so fast, and I'd be lying to say that I was like the genius when it came to business, you know what I mean? Because I would like not anything when it came to this magnitude, you feel what I'm saying? So as it was happening, and he was the only one I trusted, the only person I knew outside of the app, and he actually, he dealt with, whatever, like influencers, whatever like that. So I said, okay, look, I need your help, I need, help me with this paperwork, and then come to find out, he had his name as the owner of Industry Connect. Yeah, he was over everything, the website. I couldn't get the logins. I was wondering, like, I would ask certain questions and why I couldn't. Yeah, it was crazy. A lot of people don't know. That's actually the first time I didn't actually, said that on the platform. A lot of people don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
That's crazy.
With business, let alone Clubhouse. You know what I mean?
That's unfortunate, man. Because
but yeah, we definitely got everything straight. Not to cut you off. We got everything straight ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Once my lawyer and everything looked at it, because it won't too long. I say that probably only happened for about a couple weeks to a month. But I still am trying to recover from some of the damages from that situation.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Sometimes the industry can be a really cutthroat thing, man. It's a lot of times a lot of opportunists and people that look you in your face and they seem like they for you, but at any point in time when they get an opportunity, they'll take a knife and stab you dead in your back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where do you think that comes from? Is that greed? Is that jealousy? Like,
I say a little bit of everything, like all the above. I mean, you got some people that's envious. You got some people. Well, all people, I feel like they have their own little motives. You know what I mean? That's why it's hard for me to trust people. And that situation right there, it definitely didn't help. You know what I mean? It definitely made me 10 times sharper when it comes to business. You know what I'm saying? Everything is written up, paperwork, operating agreements, NDAs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play now. You feel what I'm saying? I'm looking over everything. You know what I mean? So as well as with a lawyer. You feel what I'm saying? Lesson
learned. What do you do with them type of people? After all the smoke settles, I mean, can it ever be a friendship? Can it ever be a shaking hand? Can it ever be a relationship, or is it just?
I mean, it's hard because like once that person was caught, and I held a private meeting, and he didn't know what the meeting was about, and I had my entertainment lawyer there and everybody there, and once he was caught, he left, he stormed out the meeting, and he tried to sabotage my name, tried to start a room, talking about Industry Connect is cap on this app, and so it was like.
Man, we can say his name, goddamn, we can say
I can't
fire it up!
But I feel like, I never spoke on it before, I never talked about it on my page, because I really wanted to wait until it was like a real platform where I could really speak on it, because it is something that people need to know, because like I said, I still am trying to recover from some of the damages as far as like from the website and the merch and all that, you know what I mean? So it's a lot, bro.
He just tried to run off with the whole
stuff. Ran off with the money, everything. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So I'm paying people back out of my pocket.
Clubhouse.
It's crazy, bro.
God damn, Clubhouse. Now talk to me, man. That's on a lighter note. Talk to me about some of the dopest guests you had and your experiences with them while you were going through that.
Definitely the T-Boz interview / welcome party. What else? Man, we had so many dope people.
Man, I remember one time, bro, I was on the lab, bro. I was on that damn Clubhouse. It was like K Slay, goddamn.
Oh yeah, he was a regular. That's my boy.
Kia Shine, like it was just like Monte. It was just so many prominent people in the building.
I feel like one of my favorite moments is when I had Because we in Atlanta, we know the top radio stations,
exactly.
Hot 107.9, Streets 945. But I had personalities from both stations on stage at the same time talking to each other. Jay Nix, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Big Bang, Ferrari Simmons,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Who else was in there? Hannah Kane, who else? Man, it was so many people in there, you know what I'm saying? I think DJ Scream was in there. But yeah, it was dope. It's like, so when those situations happen, the people that's in the audience in my room, they pretty much just got to sit back and just listen. It's like it's like you listening to a conference call with celebrities, pretty much. You just like listening in. So
how was the transition from taking those relationships that you created on Clubhouse into real life, into real business?
It's pretty easy. I mean, being that I have a list of services that I offer, you know what I mean? It's easy for people to just tap in with me. They go to my Instagram, they see everything that I do, my portfolio, you know what I'm saying, everything that I'm doing. So from there, it's pretty much easy. But like I said, with anybody else, like if that isn't happening with you, definitely just work on your pitch. When you in Clubhouse, it's a lot of investors in there. It's a lot of people that's looking to help, you know what I'm saying? You got everything from lawyers to people that do credit, you know what I'm saying? Like
your network got to be crazy.
Yeah, it
like
is.
Insane.
It is. My
your phone book gotta be stupid.
I got half of the music industry. No exaggeration.
Your phone gotta be stupid.
I feel like another dope moment was when Scrappy was in there. I built up a real good relationship with Scrappy through Clubhouse. And shout out to my boy D The Problem, which is his artist. Yeah. So he was actually the first one in there, and he was in there since day one. And he was like, it's dope. He was like, I'm bringing Scrappy on. So I think Scrappy came in the middle of a lady giving a testimony. And I think I can't remember, I think she was homeless, sleeping in the car with her kids, something like that. She had spoke the day before saying how hard it was for her brand to get off the ground, how it was hard for her to sell her products. And after her speaking the day before, she ended up selling out all her products. Yeah, so she broke down crying and was talking about that. Yeah, so Scrappy was talking. He started talking. He was like, "Man, Castro, I love what you're doing like this for the culture." Like, and then all of a sudden, his phone went out. So I was like, "Damn, D, what happened? Like, we lost Scrappy." He was like, "Man, Castro, you done made Scrappy cry, bro." I said, "Stop playing," you know what I'm saying? But it was that real, and it wasn't just him. He wasn't the only one. Like, we had like real thugs like in there crying, like, bro, like, you gave me the opportunity to talk to so and so, and they really tap back in.
Change their
you
life.
You know what I'm saying? You hear their voice shaking, like, bro, you really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like,
how hard is it for you to process all that while it's going on and deal with it? Like,
it still hasn't. It still hasn't. I mean, I think about it
when somebody
every day.
tells you, "Yo, bro, you changed my life,"
it don't feel real.
Yeah.
And I really want to stay this way. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like once it does sink in, you know what I'm saying, that's when it's like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't feel like it's going to be the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to stay just like this. I want to still feel like I'm just a regular person, you know what I'm saying, and just continue to help people, you know what I mean?
That's dope. Give me some tips on how to win on Clubhouse. On that platform, you seem to be.
Like I said, main thing is definitely a pitch. Definitely got to have your biography together. You know, they give you unlimited characters pretty much. You know, the first 3 lines are very pivotal because that's the first thing that people see before they open up your profile all the way. You know what I'm saying? You done heard it. You smiling. You done heard me say that.
I love it.
What else? Definitely don't cap. You know, because people
talk about it.
Yeah, because people definitely will fact check. I had K. Slay, he fact checked somebody in the room one time. There was another epic moment. And dude came in there, I ain't gonna say his name, but he claimed that he wrote the male rebuttal version to the TLC No Scrubs. You remember in the 90s it was No Pigeon.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so he claimed that he had wrote it. And K. Slay was like, bro, he said, I don't know. No, he said he was actually in the group. And K. Slay was like, bro, I don't remember you. He said, I know the niggas that brought me the record personally. He said, I don't remember you. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And then he like pretty much caught him in the lie. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, he said you wasn't even in the video. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people got fact checkers. Somebody had played their music, and matter of fact, it was Scrappy's manager, my boy Chew. Yeah, he actually said, "Yo, like that's my record." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and end up, working out the situation on the money side with the dude. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know with some messy moments.
Talk about it.
I mean, I don't know. I'm asking. I'm pretty sure there was some messy moments on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it was plenty of times might have been some smoke on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's been a lot of smoke.
Yeah, it was a lot of smoke.
It's been a lot of smoke. I mean, but like I said, it's not smoke that I was like trying to go out and look for. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when you got somebody like me, I'm just like, you heard the whole process. I just literally got on the app and just trying to give people opportunity. But you know, when we number one, we the number one room. You know what I'm saying? It's like they seeing the numbers going up. They looking at my followers shooting up. You see what I'm saying? It's like, and they can't help to see that on the timeline. Every time they get on, it's like they start hating. You know what I'm saying? So I done had people like, should I say tonight?
I don't care what you do.
Like, oh no. Should I?
I don't give a shit.
I
don't know who you gonna say, but goddamn it, you can say it.
No, my publicist said I'll do it.
You can put a goddamn name on it now. We can add on that.
Shout out to my boy Scott too, man.
Shouts out Scotty, man.
Yeah, but
that's not the person we talking about. Scotty.
No, that's what I said. Shout out. We ain't shout out nobody trying to shut down my room.
Scott, you tried to shut down the room. Nah, go ahead.
But we done had some big notable names that came in and tried to shut down the room. Yeah, you know, and how that happens is, and I think Clubhouse is actually working on it, but when you're a moderator, you got the power to make anybody in the room a moderator.
Oh, wow.
And the way they have it set up is to where even though you started the room, whoever you made a moderator, they can still end the room.
Oh, wow.
So they knew that was a thing in my room where we will automatically moderate the celebrities and then we start the interview or whatever like that. Yeah. I was the first person on that that had their own security. I had people that was actually like scanning the aisles. we had over 1,000 people, so they had to scan the aisles because like if we would miss the celebrity, if they would sit in the audience too long, they would leave the room. You know, so I had to make sure. I'd be like, look, you know, we had a group chat that said, look, make sure anybody trying to see be scanning the aisles, whatever like that. And like when I say it was, dang, I almost said the person's name, but they came up.
Okay.
You know? But they came up, and we didn't think nothing of it. We didn't catch on to what they was doing in the other rooms, and they was doing the other rooms too. So you know, we gave them the green bean, and as soon as they came up, they entered the room. Yeah. So and it was a couple of them. It was about I say about 2 or 3
really
big notable names that's on the radio right now.
And it was just like a joke to them.
Yeah, they thought it was a joke, you know, it's like, but it's crazy when you see something like the industry connect, you know, and what it's doing for the culture. And you see that it's not like the other rooms. Why would you come in and try to shut it down instead of just getting your interview? You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, people got...
it is what it is. Mm-hmm. You know, I saw a lot of memes pop up during that time period, you know, and I'm like, man, I swear that sounded like Castro. What it was, like, you'll see the memes on Instagram talking about, all these heavy hitters in the room.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like... She been in Castro room.
Yeah, that's what it started. Because like literally,
the term heavy hitter.
Yeah, they was like, please mute your mics.
Yeah.
But like that was
PTR, pour the refresh.
You know, and like it's crazy because I had white people and foreign people DM me with millions of followers and blue checks. Like, man, I love what you're doing with Clubhouse. You're bringing structure to the app. And I didn't even realize that that's what that was that I was doing. It's just because everything I do is structured. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So when I was orchestrating the room and I was like trying to keep, because when you got over 1,000 people in the room or close to it, like you got even a couple hundred to 1,000, it's hard to keep everybody quiet.
Facts.
But you know, Sonny Digital came in there. I was like, what's good, Sonny? He said, man, I'm just trying to figure out how you got like 1,000 people in here and everybody quiet. You know what I mean? Because of that respect. Like I said, the security will kick them out if they would be disrespectful, unmute their mic or blurt out. So that's how we was able to interview celebrities for like 45 minutes or an hour, you know what I mean, without it being interrupted.
Dope, bro. So what's next for Castro, man?
Right now, I'm getting ready for my trip to New York. I'm gonna be starring in this movie with Justina Valentine and Fatboy SSE, Shiggy, and a couple of other celebrities. Frenchie from Brit Squad, he gonna be in it too. But yeah, we're gonna be shooting a couple of days in New York, then we're going to Pittsburgh for like a week, and we're gonna be shooting the rest. And then after that, you know, I got a lot of business to take care of in Miami Memorial Day weekend. That's gonna be crazy.
What do you think? What do you think the brand industry connect? Where do you see it in 5 years?
5 years, I really don't want to spill the beans because I'm already working on it right now. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, you know, you on the Ugly Money podcast.
But it's gonna happen before. It's gonna definitely happen before those 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Like definitely. It's gonna start before the end of this year.
I see big things, brother. I see.
Oh yeah,
major
shout out to
platforms.
my boy Chris from Connoisseur Co. I got my own weed strand dropping.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Probably next month. We still working on a name. We had to go back to the drawing board because he presented me an indica, and everybody know it's such no.
You should call it Clubhouse Kush.
DJ. No.
Ooh, I just snapped. I need a percentage.
No,
I need a percentage. Don't play with me.
No, we got like a couple of different names we looking at, but yeah, such no, I don't like indicas. But I said, look, we got to go back. We got to get sativa. I need that rapper weed because I got stuff to do. I can't do the sleepy indica. You know what I'm saying? I can't go to sleep. I got to be up. And then I told him I want that fruity taste. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got to have that fruity taste mixed with that Runts and that Skittles.
So spreading the investments around and
definitely,
doing some different things.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And we got big things going on with that. Working on my channel right now with Roku TV. It's gonna be on Apple TV as well. And a whole bunch of other TV streaming platforms. It's on,
So we're talking about an Industry Connect show.
No, channel.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of like a BET. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I said, when I go out there to Cali to do the premiere of the Strand and stuff like that, I'm actually shooting a documentary with Chris as well. Talking about his come up, how he went from being homeless to being one of the top cannabis
That's my boy Chris, man.
And top cannabis entrepreneurs over there in Cali. He also got his own THC infused ice cream as well, and got the store. The store looked like a sleep.
They got
Apple
weed
store.
ice cream, bro.
Yeah.
You get high off the ice cream.
Yeah.
Boy, that's some DJ.
So we're gonna document all that. We're going to the grow house. We're going to the factories. We going to document the whole process. Everything he got going. He got 2 dispensaries out there too. So
crazy.
Yeah. So we got a lot going on. Model branch. I'm starting off a branch for models as well. Yeah. So
World domination. Hey man, so I know you be around all these investors and stuff. You know what I'm saying, and I know you be getting all the insight information. What they call the thing? Dogecoin? Dodge? What is it called? Dogecoin? Dogecoin. The Doge? Is it Doge? Yeah. What's up with the Dogecoin, man?
I mean, I'm still trying to learn about it. Anything that I do, I try to master it. I try to learn before I just jump into it. And then once I master it, I go crazy. But I got so much other stuff going on, I ain't had a chance to really just sit down and, you know what I'm saying?
It's cryptocurrency.
And the NFTs and all
that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I be trying to get in. I be trying to know.
I'm trying to get on wherever the money is.
Because you be around these folk, you know what I'm saying, talking all that stuff. So is it real? Or is it cap? Is people really cashing out on this?
Yeah, from what I see, yeah. And that's what pulled me in.
That is, man. I might need to get me some Dogecoins.
Yeah, Bitcoin, all that.
Them Dogecoins, man. I'm gonna give me some of them Dogecoins.
Shout out to Money Man too. Money Man been on all this for
facts.
He been rapping about this.
So, cause they was telling me about the NFTs. Like if Scott take a picture of us on the Ugly Money podcast, we can make it an NFT and we can sell a picture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead and take some more pictures, bro. Hey man, let them know where to follow you at, man, where to find you at and everything before we get out of here, brother.
Shot by D Castro. That's pretty much all my handles on all my social media. Same thing on my Clubhouse. Make sure y'all tap in with me on Clubhouse. Follow me and hit the notification bell and hit always, so that way you can get notified every time we start the road. You did. Oh yeah, shout out to Kid Focus Spider as well.
Love.
Industry Connect.
Respect. And you can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money Niche. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with D Castro. Salute.